Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video. So this time we will be discussing another simple movie directed by Steven Soderbergh called Erin Brockovich. So actually Erin Brockovich is a simple biographical drama which consists of great cast including Julia Roberts, Aaron Finney and Aaron Eckhart. And the director Steven Soderbergh is a director who is well known for the so-called ocean trilogy where the famous charismatic actor George Clooney acted, as well as the Contagion movie everyone watched during the COVID time. So actually this is not a movie review video. This is just a movie suggestion video because this is a very simple, plain, biographical drama in which Julia Roberts pulled off a great performance. And why this movie? Because recently we are watching a lot of movies where there's a lot of complicated twists, turns, especially fast-paced movies where we have to think a lot, or else there will be a lot of stunts. There will be a lot of set pieces in which top of mind firing sequences will be there. But for me, these are the simple movies. Like Erin Brockovich are the simple movie that can be watched without lot of hassles. A simple movie where we know what the real end will be. So actually, the movie is revolving around the determination of a woman against the unethical practices of an reputed organization. The storyline is so simple, and everyone will be knowing the climax of the movie from the beginning itself. But still, it's a good watch. So that's the quality of a good film, and that's why I am recommending this movie for every movie lovers. So let us now move on to the part 2 of the video, which is obviously regarding the plot of the movie. So as I already mentioned, it is a biographical drama regarding a real woman named Erin Brockovich. So as it is a biographical drama, we cannot add a lot of exaggeration or layers to this particular movie or screenplay because we should give as much as credibility to the historical accuracy of the real that really happened. So let us check it out what really happened or how it all started. So it all started in 1993 where a woman named Erin Brockovich, who was a divorcee and has 3 kids, she's struggling to look after her 3 kids. She met with an accident and she expects a huge settlement from the court case of that accident along with her lawyer named Ed Marcy. Both of them expect that they will win the case. But unfortunately, due to the explosive behavior of Erin Brockovich in the court, they will lose the case. And later on, the thing is that actually she is a divorcee, she doesn't have a job and has 3 kids to look after. She's struggling to live. So on the next day onwards, Erin Brockovich starts to work at the legal or law office of Ed Marcy. And Ed Marcy also have no other option other than to let Erin Brockovich work in his office because he is also a human and he also has that empathetic side. So during her tenure, Ed Marcy hands out a case of Pacific Gas and Electric. It was actually a real estate case. But from studying the case of Pacific Gas and Electric, Erin Brockovich notices something really interesting regarding the health status of local residents around the manufacturing unit of Pacific Gas and Electric. So she goes and meets the correspondents. She realizes or recognizes that most of the respondents or the residents who live in that area are suffering from serious and chronic diseases. So her curiosity rose again. She tried to dig deeper into what really causing that issue. She found out that Pacific Gas and Electric Manufacturing Unit is releasing serious chemical into the groundwater which contaminates the groundwater, and the residents who are using this water are getting prone to diseases. Some people also got died, but the entire thing is uncovered by the so-called CSR activities of Pacific Gas and Electric because they are providing some jobs as well as free medical expense, and the residents are not aware of what the unethical practices of this particular organization. From that moment onwards, Erin Brockovich starts her legal battle against Pacific Gas and Electric, against all the odds. Even at some point of time, Ed Marcy stops supporting her because she's fighting against a big conglomerate. How a simple, ordinary, divorcee woman who is struggling to live can fight a case or can win a case against a big conglomerate like Pacific Gas and Electric. At one point of time, Ed Marcy fires her, but she still was persistent in order to get things right or throw light on the unethical practices of Pacific Gas and Electric. And the rest of the plot is all about how she navigates this legal case against Pacific Gas and Electric. From the plot or from the real incident, what really inspires me is that if I was Erin Brockovich, I have two sides to look after. I am a person who is a divorcee, who has 3 kids to look after. I can take care of my own things. I am struggling to take care of my own things. I can look after my job, take care of my own things. Because I don't want to get into all these hassles. It is a big hassle. But kudos to a real Erin Brockovich who has done a really, really gigantic job to uncover all these kinds of unethical practices done by Pacific Gas and Electric. And as I already mentioned in the intro, the climax is really predictable, as you know what really going to happen. So once again, kudos to the real Erin Brockovich, because without saying kudos to real Erin Brockovich, this video or this movie suggestion won't be complete. So here now we are moving to the final part of the video. So in the final part we will be discussing about the performance of the cast. In that performance of the cast as well, just one name, Julia Roberts. So as we all know, Julia Roberts is one of the biggest names that really occurred during the 2000 era, and she has a really good filmography starting from Pretty Woman, Notting Hill, as well as Eat, Pray and Love. All these are her really good movies as well. But in this movie, she has to do something different. Because as I already mentioned, this is a very, very simple movie. Even without watching it, everyone can Google or read newspaper and clearly understand what really happened, because everything is documented, because it's a real story. What can differentiate this movie or make this movie unique is the performance of Julia Roberts as Erin Brockovich. How she can give life to Erin Brockovich in the screen, or whether she can pull off as Erin Brockovich. So in that aspect, she has done a stellar performance as Erin Brockovich. That's why she won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 2000 for her performance. She has to show the vulnerabilities as a divorcee, as well as she has to show the grit in order to fight against the one of the biggest conglomerate like Pacific Gas and Electric. She has her own insecurities. She has to take her own life, take care of her own life, her own struggles on the one side. On the other side, she has to fight for the local residents in that particular area. That's why the performance of this cast was really, really important, and Julia Roberts, hats off, what a performance. So that's all about this movie and this video. And once again, this is very, very simple watch for each and everyone. But why this movie? Because this is a story that should be known to each and every person, because such kind of unethical practices by conglomerate exist even today. And by seeing these kinds of movies, even I feel motivated, you guys will feel also motivated and inspired to take action against unethical practice that exists. So that's all about the movie. I expect to give more such kind of interesting and really good movie analysis, reviews and suggestions in the upcoming videos as well. So that's all for today and this video. Signing off, Sharia.